Well, y'all, good afternoon. This is Richard, of course, and this is the Brian's Bus Adventure. Just kind of taking a look at the old plumbing that was in this, which is going to be changed into PEX because it did freeze at one time. Actually, if you look down in here underneath all this crap, this one back here has frozen and split. You can see that metal valve right there is split wide open because it had frozen. And so I'm just going to start replacing everything on this. But I just kind of wanted to get a recording as to how it actually went together. And again, I just pull this stuff back out here for just a second because I just threw this in here. Okay, there's the water pump. And let's see what it will do here. Okay, we're going to fill here, go in through that second filter, come around and out and down, and it can go either to the pump or it can be drained. Drain here, pump here. It would come out of the pump, go here, back up here and do another valve where it can go over to the, or actually where the pressure tank would kind of supply pressure to it to push it back up through the rest of the system. But again, this would be coming up here, and that would be kind of like the main supply for the hot and cold water going up into the bus right there. And that little puppy back there, it just comes out of that T and goes down. I don't know if you can see it, but that supplies the mister to the radiator. The mister to the radiator that goes back, goes through the wall back there. They would come out to the radiator, and that would cool the radiator if you needed it. But just kind of wanted to look at this right here for right now and see how it came up through the floor. And this here's kind of a continuation. You can see the two lines coming up right there. There's one behind, and then there's one that's wrapped. And those are those two lines that come up and feed back to the shower, going back this direction. Let me see if I can get some light where it's not going to blind you. The water for the sink will go back that direction, and then it'll go back that direction again for the sink in the kitchen and whatnot. And again, that's the drain right there for the sink in the kitchen. It went down into the gray tank. But again, I was kind of looking for that because I was trying to push those pipes through because I wanted to replace them. I couldn't figure out why they wouldn't go left or right, but now, of course, that is it right there. And okay, it's going to be fairly easy now to change everything. So that's kind of good, Okay, that's kind of an overlook, very simple overlook at the watering system in the bus. And so I can start actually taking all that out and repairing it. And as you can see, this is the lines that are coming up from all those T's that came up from the bottom of the bus. They go clear back here, back here, back here, back here. And it used to go to the water heater and then back up to the sink there. And that's all going to be changed, like I said, with some good old PEX line. Okay, looking back in here again, I find it kind of interesting that if you look at it, of course they have the hot water is the one that's wrapped, and that was because it sweats when it gets, you know, condensation up and down around it. But I find this interesting. They had a 3/4 inch pipe for the cold side and just 1/2 inch for the hot side. And I guess I'll probably do the same thing. I guess they figure you're going to use more cold water more of the time. And again, it's going to come out of the floor with a 90 degree. Then it will go over to the supply line going left and right with a T. That's with the 1/2 inch. And it'll come out of the floor with a 3/4 inch PVC, but this is going to be PEX instead, and go over to a T and then go left and right to supply the kitchen or the sink in the bathroom. Fairly simple, and I think I can do that. And this is in under the bathroom sink. You see the 1/2 inch, they've ducted it down to it was 3/4 inch. They've knocked it down to 1/2 inch to supply the sink. And again, now you have both just two 90s there, and then the little adapter fitting to screw into the wall, and then the little lines that go up to the sink faucets handles. Pretty simple. Yeah, so I'm going to start replacing that here real quickly. Maybe not today, but now I know where it goes. And again, thank you all for watching, and thank you for helping out when you can. If it's just a like on the like button, a share, a subscription, whatever, each one of those helps us out dramatically. So, and again, of course, you got patreon.com/Brian's Bus Adventure, where you could definitely help us out and get us down the road a little quicker. But again, we really appreciate y'all watching, and we've gone over 2,000 hits on it so far.
And I know that's nothing compared to some of these people that have 1 million hits, but it's going, it's climbing eventually. And again, we love the subscriptions. We have people subscribing and we have people liking. So again, it's really important that you like that. So if you just check the like button, and if you can, go ahead and subscribe if you want to see what we're doing on a, on a weekly basis. I try to put up a minimum of 1 video a week on Saturday morning, but a lot of weeks I'll be putting up several. So that's just the way it is down here. And when I'm not working on something like the house or one of these cars, I'm working on that bus. And as you can see by the amount of work that's going to go into getting that paint off of that bus, it's going to be a while. And again, like we said before, we're going to go ahead and get everything else fixed, get on the road, and I'll do that as we go down the road. I'll take a panel at a time and sand it, prime it, and then when it's all ready to go, come back here to Georgia, and I will be painting it. So again, that's down the road probably a year from now. But again, if we see you on the road, thanks a bunch, and give us a holler. And always, comment. Tell us what you like. Tell us what you don't like. If you like what we're doing, super. But again, like it, check the like button, share it, and subscribe. And go for patreon.com/Brian's Bus Adventure. Y'all have a good week, and we'll talk to you soon. Hope you enjoyed this one, and y'all be good. Bye-bye.